Hi everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Nonnina. So, gotta keep the body fresh and the flowers. You're probably wondering, how does Nonnina always have such beautiful flowers? You're like, well, she's so lovely and such a wonderful cook, everyone must give her flowers. But I'm gonna tell you the secret. Buy them yourself. Then you always have lovely flowers. So today we're gonna do a sausage and vegetable zoodle dish with a side fruit salad. It's gonna be delicious. And now I'll go over the ingredients that we need to make this lovely dish. We need 1 cup of chicken broth. We need half a cup of freshly fined Parmesan. We need 2 cups of tomatoes. We need 2 cloves of garlic. And I recommend a fresh mint after this dish. You need a tablespoon of fresh basil. I have my beautiful basil tree here. We need 4 cups of zoodles. That's fun to say, zoodles. We need 4 cups of broccoli. We need the olive oil, of course, fresh from Italy. You need freshly grounded pepper. You want to make sure you grind it yourself so that the oils are fresh when they come out. We love the pink salt, it's very good for you. Some onion powder and some tarragon. And lastly, the most important thing is the Italian chicken sausage. You gotta make sure it's an Italian sausage, because it's not about how long it is, it's about how thick it is. And it holds in those delicious warm juices. And when you bite into it, it's so tasty. But you better be careful that you don't get it squirt on your face. And now I'm gonna bring the water to a boil. I'm gonna boil my zoodles. While I'm bringing my water to a boil, I'm gonna put 2 tablespoons of fresh Italian olive oil into the pan. And I'm gonna pan fry my broccoli. Lovely. Now I'm gonna heat the oil up. And when the water's boiling, I put my zoodles in. And when the oil heats up and gets nice and bubbly, I'll put my broccoli in. And now the oil is nice and hot, I'll put my broccoli in. Make sure don't splash, you don't want to get burned. And I'll make sure to mix around the broccoli into the oil. I like to drizzle a little extra. So delicious. And now I get the water to a boil, so I'll put my zoodles in. Wow. And make sure it gets all in the water. Gotta make sure to stir your broccoli. This is gonna be a very healthy, delicious dish. Now I'm gonna prepare the sausage. I'm gonna cut open the casing and pull the sausage out. Nice and gently. Very easy. Just a fine little cut. And you just pull off the casing. And you're gonna do all the sausages just like this. Now put some olive oil in the pan so I can heat up my sausages. I love the olive oil. And we'll put the sausages in the pan. And now I'll wash my hands. And now I'm gonna shred up the sausage. I'm gonna use 2 forks and gently break it apart. It's like I've never done this before. Ooh, a little splatter. The dangers of cooking. I love the smell of the food cooking. Oh, we smell your food. If you can't smell it, you probably have COVID. Go to a doctor. Now that my broccoli's al dente, I'm gonna add the garlic. I'll put that all over the broccoli. The Italians love the garlic. So wonderful. And my basil. Mix it all around. So lovely. And we're going to grind the pepper. And the pink salt. And that looks just about ready. So I cooked my zoodles for about 5 minutes. Now I'm going to give it a little taste. Should be nice and soft. Lovely. I'll shut this off. And I'll drain my zoodles. And now I'll put them in this bowl. These zoodles are delicious. And now with the sausage, we're going to add some nice freshly ground pepper. And some pink salt. And some onion powder. You can always add a little more. Never too much onion powder. And 1 teaspoon of tarragon. Spread that all out. Wonderful. And now I'll mix it up a little. And stir that all in. This is smelling wonderful. So I put my broccoli on low, and I'm going to put the zoodles in it. And I'll mix that all around. And make a little mess. I'll feed it to the bad children. While this is cooking, I'm going to grate half a cup of the freshest Parmesan. You can never have too much Parmesan. It's so delicious. It really works the 4-ounce. It helps that I work with the Italian sausages so much. Nonnina gets a workout. No need for CrossFit. This is tiring. But you need to get the fresh Parmesan. It's worth it in the end. Perfect. Half a cup. Or a little more. And now I'm going to put the chicken broth in. 1 cup. Mix it all around. And of course the tomatoes. So nice and colorful. You don't want to miss one. And I'll give that a stir. Nonnina's got this nice and brown. I'm gonna give it a little nibble. Delectable. So I got this going to a nice little boil. And I'm gonna add my Italian sausage to my zoodles. Mix it all in. And now I'll put my freshly grated Parmesan on top. Nice. And I'll give it a little stir. And I'm gonna let this simmer for 2 minutes or until the cheese is melted all in. Now I'll work on my nice fruit salad that will go on the side. First, 2 Fiji apples diced up. That's a place I love to go. Maybe I can do a show from there one day. 1 cup of strawberries. 1 cup of diced grapes. 1 cup of blueberries. Pick those from my garden. And 1 cup of blackberries. And then I'm going to make a nice little sauce for it. And I'll use the lemon juice. 1 teaspoon. Give it a little squirt. And then the agave nectar. 2 tablespoons of that. Get it all in there. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. It really blends with the fruit. Very delicious. Oops! A little extra vanilla. So now everything is done. And so we're going to serve it to our family. We'll take the spoon and put it into a nice bowl so that way you can hold the broth in. So tasty. I always like to fill up my family. Delicious. And we're going to put some fresh Parmesan right on top. Never too much Parmesan. I make a little mess. And then we'll add the fruit. And the dish is complete. And I recommend a nice glass of Pinot Grigio to go with this. And remember,